David Malan has got a strike rate of 112. No is the call. Misfield. It's young Mohammad Asnan who didn't look too tidy on that occasion, but what a great start. Against the run-up play, Colin Munro turned out to be a dead duck for Mohammad Nawaz. A little bit of spin on the ball in a ginger shot, just a little circumspect. Couldn't believe his luck.
Oh, I love Munro just going, oh, look, no, I'm not running it, just hold it there.
Yeah, trial ball.
It's a butt ball, isn't it? Up.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Down the ground for a run, so we're off the mark.
Yeah, well, just that's exactly what Munro was trying to do. But of course, Milan a little bit more extension. But yeah, real nervy start this from United. And in particular, Colin Munro, who was had a quick shower. Well, he might as well go back and join in the other shower.
Still a lot of firepower in that United dugout, led by a young captain, Shadab Khan, captaining an international dugout for the first time. So a lot of excitement around the dugout. It's a packed house. Wonderful sight here at National Stadium, Karachi. Gleaming under lights. That's through for 4. It's a lush outfield, and it happens to be a quick one as well.
The Rockmeister. Right where he left off in 2019. Dealing in boundaries early. Here's his first one of season 5, as easy as you like.
Yeah, he's a brilliant timer of the ball, and just a little bit of width. And margin squeezed when you're bowling to this guy. Knows the call this time, but the intention there from Luke Ronchi. Is it Ronchi or Ronchi?
Can be Ronchi,
but
it's Ronchi.
It's quite capable of ronking the opposition.
Indeed.
Cut. This time it's fielded at cover. And first over done, 5 for 1.
नया पीक फ्रीन सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी साधी खुशी का मजा।
The new Alfa Renault 2 quad camera. Zoom into imagination.
Action in the first over, a 4 from Ronchi, and Munro undone by a good one from Nawaz. Gone first ball of the game. 8th first bowler in T20 cricket in 254 months. It's quite an incredible way to get out and set a record. Sohail Khan can swing it both ways. There's that flashy front foot drive for 4. That is such good timing from the left-hander.
Yeah, see a bit of this guy around the globe. Saw him recently in the T10 of all things in Abu Dhabi late last year. And he does love it when the ball's sliding on. He's one of these guys that really needs to be batting inside the power play to play like this and be fluent and dominant.
Yeah, excellent way to start off the proceedings. Under pressure, first ball hit for a 4. 30 wickets in 27 matches. Economy is high, but we know on the day can be a handfuls. Sohail. That's a lot better. Much more tighter on that off-stump line this time.
Yeah, we've always seen him just shape it a little bit early. I think, In terms of pace and carry, we know the surface last year was an absolute beauty. And when I think about Sohail with that lovely bit of extra pace and bounce, gets it right, what a handful. And I think, Rambo, he'll prefer to bowl to Ronchi, just that natural bit of outswing, hence the slip-in.
Yeah, he's a magnificent trier, and these are not good bowling conditions as well. Down the pitch, doesn't really time it that well, and finds the fielder.
Yeah, when you look at the start of it, you've always got someone at deep backward square for Ronchi, and then of course third man for a flashing blade is the 2 men out. But we know this is, well, it got criticised a bit last year, and in terms of bringing the boundary in so much more. This year, it's just that little bit more. And you look down there, 73, I like that. 73 there. One side's a bit smaller than the other, because you can see that at 53, back in this pocket towards our media position. And very tempting for batters inside the first 6 to go up and over, or really fly it and go hard and thrash it down into that third man area, which is there for Ronchi up against Sohail when he's bowling from the city end. Go at the ball hard. Of course, only 2 men out. There's the 1 man at third man, and that's it, because there's this huge amount of real estate, and the ball disappears very quickly there, and it's so small.
This is a very good comeback by Sohail. Went for a 4 of the first ball, but look at how he's come back in the next 3. Forget the first hit and concentrate on what is on offer and look forward to it. It's got up in the air. Should be taken. Oh! Almost a blinder. He waits.
Great effort, wasn't it, to get around, get airborne and try and take this. This is so much of one of those go-to areas for Luke Ronchi. Hence the field set, just mentioned, deep backward square in that pocket for Ronchi with that wrist work on the onside.
Yeah, just a flick, nothing more than that. Got a good bounce and wanted to clear the fence. But this was, well, he tried his level best. This was an excellent try. Abdul Nasser was the fielder. Gave it as his best shot. Nice and tight once again. Sohail, he's redeemed himself. Not a bad end to that over. 14 for 1.
Allied Bank की बायोमेट्रिक ATM सर्विसेज ने तो सब आसान कर दिया है। अब करें कार्ड एक्टिवेट किसी भी वक्त और दीगर सर्विसेज बगैर कार्ड के।
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें, अब मैच देखते हैं।
जैज़ कैश ऐप से करें सब कुछ अपने मोबाइल फोन से फौरन किसी भी नंबर पे जैज़ कैश ऐप डाउनलोड करें। पैसा नहीं, जैज़ कैश।
पेश है ऑल पर्स फुल क्रीम मिल्क पाउडर, अब 25 रुपए के साशे में।
याद रख काका, बैटरी सिर्फ Osaka power run.
Malan on 6. Ronchi is the dangerous guy. With the bat up front, 8 from 7 balls, so they need to get rid of him ASAP. Otherwise, it's going to hurt you quite badly. Nawaz 1 for 5, started off brilliantly. He's back in again. Oh, chance! Chance. Been given a wide, but there's a stumping chance, I'm sure. Safraz really had to get the ball around a wider angle down the leg stump and just couldn't get it back in time to go for that appeal. Yeah, clearly out of his crease by a mile. Yeah, he's getting the ball to spin all right. Got it to bounce. Ace, the sweep shot, the angle to work with, and he gets the ball.
Again, it underlines the importance, I think, at the top of the order to have left-hand, right-hand combination batters. And you can often see it where you'll have bats with 1, 3 and 5 left-handers, 2, 4, 6 right-handers. It'll make such a difference if you can have that balance or you have guys that can sit back and say, look, I'm happy to wait if we want to send a lefty in for a lefty who's got out, to keep that frustration happening from the bowling unit.
Interestingly, he's opted for a mid-wicket angle rather than the sweep angle, so he's got to work that mid-wicket range or angle. Got to get it absolutely right with length on that off-stump line against Malan. Right-hander is now on strike. All he has to do is to find the gap through the offside and he'll get a 4. Standing on that leg stump. Ronki. Is that inside out drive? That is magnificently played for 4. One bounce over the rope. Beautifully created.
Big, big cutting and no cross. Lovely bit of wrist work and inside out. Yeah. Just knew the length was there.
Ball is coming onto the bat very nicely. Looks to be a good pitch, this. 24 for 1. Run rate is 9. Catch on the bounce to Mohammad Hassan, who does a good job, very good job.
What? This is a goodie because it's a mishit, but it's still humming. And for a youngster there who's not renowned with his fielding, he's still developing his game, but that is great commitment.
Yeah. Right, adjusting the sweep angle. Well, they've got a fielder there now. Miron is being asked to come into the ring. Isko dhila rakhna. Danny is asking him to not fire it in. So, bit of loop, bit of invite. Big drive. Yeah. Big drive, absolutely. Right, what have you got here? So, the angle. The mid-wicket has been brought in straight up to cover for that long on angle. So there's that fielder there, the boundary rider. Only a single, 3 done, 26 for the loss of 1.
My HBL डिजिटल बैंकिंग से बस फेस आईडी से लॉगिन किया, क्यूआर से पेमेंट, कभी भी कहीं भी सब आपके हाथ में.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट.
चलिए हम मैच देखते हैं.
तेजी वो जो ऊखला माने दुनिया को बता दो.
हैप्पी सुबह ऑफर्स की हैप्पी सुबह.
Lovely angle away from his range and reach. Sohail Khan got it to move just enough to beat the bat. Same position, seaming it away. This time on middle and leg stump line. He's got loads of experience and so far so good. Doesn't have a lot of pace to flaunt, but he knows his limitations, Danny, and that is such an important trait to have, to know where you can bowl and get away and not really be challenged.
Well, again, it's just a confidence thing. I think if his rhythm's good, we always know that Sohail, with his rhythm, if it's going well for a long run-up, and particularly with the new ball, has to try and get people out.
Wow. Beautifully timed. This is brilliant. It's a 6. Hardly seem to have hit it.
Wonderful. Margin for error here is just minuscule. Pace on the ball. Pace on the ball. Discipline. Pace on the ball. Pace on the ball.
This time it's the slash. Once again, the idea was to beat the infield. Over mid-off.
No, he's hungry. Is the Kiwi. 6 and a 4. He is looking at good touch early. There's Luke Ronke. Lovely little chip for 6. And this is a little bit more open blade. But the desired result, delightful.
You can easily do that on a pitch like this. Be on the front foot and just hit through the line. Midos being pushed back now. Let's see what other angle can he create. A little bit wider this time. It's a wide. Hasn't really worked so far for in this over.
Yeah, he's under the pump for sure. Ah, here we go. cricketgateway.pk to watch this exclusively. Stream it to bits and pieces on this site.
Correct. You got that right.
cricketgateway.pk.
It works wonderfully well for Sohail Khan in the end. A master strike. They needed Ronke. Well, they've got him.
Yeah, got his man. Been taken downtown a couple of times already in this over. So he was brave enough again, I think, to change it up. He disappeared with a couple of conventional deliveries. They've got one of the big danger men. Yeah, back with a hand this time. And pace off has done the trick. 2 down in the power play.
Yeah, who's the man? Sohail Khan. Of course, Luke Ronke. Firing at 23 of 13 balls. United 2 down now for 38.
नया बी फ्रीन सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा।
The new Oppo Reno 2. Camera. Zoom into imagination.
कैंपेन का हिस्सा बनेगा वो, और इस ग्राउंड में 2 हिस्सों में ये एक्टिविटी करवाई जाएगी, और जो भी छक्का आपको प्लेइंग लगाएगा वो एक, अगर आप लोग कैच पकड़ेंगे उसमें तो आप लोग वैसे शामिल ही होंगे। तो पेप्सी कैच करो।
Hussain Talaf, a left-hander. Played well for United in one of the earlier seasons. Good all-round cricketer. Can he prove his mettle in this edition 5? Strike rate of 128, can bowl medium pace stuff as well, best of 56. Jolted a little here, Islamabad United 2 down in the first 4 overs. Played knows the call. Tight end to the over. In fact, a very good end to the over. 38 for 2.
पूरी की पूरी रकम फौरन से पहले पहुंच जाती है, इसीलिए मैं घर पैसे सिर्फ एलाइड एक्सप्रेस सर्विस से भेजता हूं, और एलाइड एक्सप्रेस +1 टर्म डिपॉजिट से बेहतरीन मुनाफा भी।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें, अब मैच देखते हैं।
किधर? जैज वीकली मेगा प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और फ्री जैज टीवी पर लाइव क्रिकेट के मजे उड़ाओ।
दुनिया को बता दो।
25 GB डेटा के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। Zone 4G।
United making a fair bit of dent through Ronki's innings, 23 from 13, but they've lost a couple of wickets, so Ingram, Asif Ali, Shadab can all bat, but they need a bit of a platform, and Mohammad Asnan is fiery. He's quick, 19 years old, can bowl at a blistering pace. Oh, what a start to the over. A slash over point for 4. Brilliant.
Kiwi combination is gone. And here we go. With Dawud Malan. One of his little go-to zones. And pace on. Makes it look easy. Time for a bit of HD Ackerman. Ackers, good to see you here at PSL finally.
That might run away for 4 as well. It does. Yeah, what a place to be. What a place to be. PSL 5, this is all about the fans. It really is. I haven't seen cricket live in this part of the world for so long. They deserve this. That's neatly played. Just be one. I just wonder if they've tried to lengthen their batting lineup a little bit here, United, by not bringing Colin Ingram in just yet, sending in Talat at number 4.
Yeah, I'm hearing it because of his experience and what he brings to the table in terms of explosiveness. But you're right, the smarts from Ingram, and of course he's played in this part of the world recently. Loves coming to PSL. Saw a wonderful 100 last season there in Sharjah, and he is a destructive key asset for United.
Yeah, heavy run scorer really wherever he plays in the world. Well, the new man on strike, so slip in place now. Looking for wickets inside the first 6. And that's good running.
Yeah, nice little starters there from Tulloch. Just open the blade, just keep it simple. As we know in this fabulous format, you do not want to lose 3 inside the power play. Tends to go against you. I think mentally as a unit they start thinking, uh-oh, someone's got to pull something off pretty dramatic if we're going to get up and create something in the contest. Because so often is a really bad stat, HD, as you know. You lose 3 inside the power play and you really are up against it, and often you come second.
Is that still the case?
I'm going to ask dear Susan about this.
Well, slip's moved into around about 4th slip now. Just to prevent that. It's a good bit of captaincy.
Itching for a cup of tea, HD Ackerman on the hot stuff from Tapal. Do like it. Tea-box, we're coming.
Not easy being a fast bowler here. Wicket's good, it's true, no seam movement. Maybe just skidding a little bit, but doesn't stop the batters from being able to hit through the line. Oh, that's aggressive. Ends the over well. That's 5 gone, 49 for 2.
लाइट बैंक का डेबिट कार्ड पाकिस्तान का पहला डेबिट कार्ड जो यूनियन पे और पेपा दोनों की बैकिंग के साथ है, मुल्क में और मुल्क से बाहर भी सब जगह चलता है।
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें अब मैच देखते हैं।
Zong 4G की सुपर वीकली मैक्स ऑफर लगाएं और 25 GB के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। Zong 4G।
United after 5. There's just 1 over remaining of this power play. Ben Cutting, the Australian, now from the university end, likes to mix it up. Bowls great slower balls, lovely variations. What about that for a cricket shot? Beautiful. Jonty Rhodes.
Ben Cutting welcomed into the attack, and he is driven through extra cover. Hello, HT Ackerman. Must confess, watch Ben Cutting. He is an experienced player. He will know well to anybody, especially not Don Malone. Right in the slot. There's no trying to overhit it. Good hand extension. Really is in the slot.
Yeah, lovely way to bring up the 50. Danny Morrison mentioned a little bit earlier that Milan needs to bat inside the power play in order to showcase all his skill and flair. And I know that he's someone that will be wanting to make an impression no matter where he is playing in the world, with World Cup positions up for grabs. And we saw Josh Buttler opening the batting for England. So Milan knows that if Buttler does slip up, he needs some runs under his belt to put his hand up to open the batting or bat inside the first 3-4 for England. Tallis 2 or 4. This is a decent enough start here from United. The interesting position now, short third man. There is a third man in place, but they've sort of moved the slip to the edge of the ring just to prevent that little dab down to third man, to prevent the rotation of strike, which is still important, isn't it, in this boundary hitting game that is T20.
Yeah, in the power play too. I mean, if you keep using up dot balls, you put pressure on yourself. If you can release that, I think Ben Cutting, with all his experience, is certainly showing he knows when to take the pace off the ball.
Edged. Now, should there have been a slip? Now we wonder.
Not sure they would have carried. No disrespect to Ben Cutting. I think he realizes pace on the ball is going to travel, so he is mixing it up quite a bit. But you're right, encouraging the batsman now to make all the play and do all the running.
Definitely is coming on. I said it was not as much bounce as what we might have expected. It seems to just be skidding on a little bit, but that's certainly not going to prevent the stroke play.
Yeah, I think especially when you try and play straight, you find the guys who are successful can hit the ball strongly through the offside and not just look leg side. So your left-handers obviously have strong advantage, but I think that's where Luke Ronke has been so good in the power play. He doesn't just play strongly on the legs, he also hits well through the offside. So if you can do that on this kind of wicket where the pace is good but not always bouncing over the stumps, you must be able to clear the front foot and hit through the offside too.
Finishes the over well, closes it out well, does Cutting. He goes for just 6, 55 for 2.
नया बी फ्रीन सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी साधी खुशी का मजा।
The new Alfa Renault 2 quad camera. Imagination.
55 for 2 inside the power play is done and dusted. 6 gone. There it is. I would think probably honours even with the power play.
What is that?
Spin. Nasir, the new man.
What are you doing?
Backward point. 2 men behind square on the offside. An extra cover saving 1. Pushing hard, wanting to. Not going to get it. It was a fumble, but still not going to get it. 55 for 2, Joe, inside the power play. Honours even, agree, disagree? T20, doesn't matter how many boundary riders there are. Batters are prepared to take them on. Is the wicket good enough? Is there enough pace for Multan to go down the ground? Oh, there's a hero in this part of the world, Shahid Afridi. Phenomenal stat. Yeah, boundaries from Ronki. He was happy to use his feet, but eventually he was dismissed. I suppose he's allowed to fail every now and again. He really has been a wonderful performer, Luke Ronki, for United. Talak elevated to number 4. Colin Ingram, South African left back. Certainly having a look. I'm certainly going to have a look here. Tidy, very tidy first over by Nasir. That's 7 gone, 60 for 2.
Islamabad United, 60 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Ab qalandars Karachi, goal jeetega.
Ahmad!
$60 for 2, and it's going to be more spin. Fawad Ahmed. He has played in plenty of these competitions around the world, and what a canny campaigner he is. Again, he's got all the variations, the leg spin, the googly, beautiful change of pace, and what a competitor he is. Had an exceptional big bash. That's a good run. Nice early call.
Yeah, not only a nice early call, I think they realised Shane Watson is fielding at short third man. Pretty comfortable single to Watto. But forward, he's had such an incredible PSL 2019 because he bowls pretty straight. He doesn't give you much room to hit the ball. So whether left hand, right hand, he can make sure that he cramps you for room.
The toss, the captain was talking about 200 being a score. Now we know the average score here is in excess of 180. But at what point does a batsman like Multan say, well, it's not about me batting through, I've got to take it on? Is there a point where he says I can take it on with the chance of being bowled out is slim?
Yeah, I think that the first call is another easy single to the deep mid-wicket area. The most important call, is it a 200 wicket? Maybe it's only 170. So, you know, if you keep knocking around like this, get yourself into a strong enough position where you then can take it on, as opposed to saying, jeepers, we need to score 200, but it's a little bit slow, there's a little bit of turn we've seen, not to 200 wicket.
Oh, that's just beautifully placed. What about that for some time?
hitter of the ball, like you rightly said. But look at the hand extension. He knows he doesn't have to clear for 6. There's nobody out there, extra cover. Good hands through the ball.
It's such a tough stroke, that as well, the one over extra cover. You know, you always hear these cliched comments about holding your shape, but it really does. It means a lot when it comes to that shot over extra cover.
You know, I used to drag that to mid-wicket. Like that. Great reverse sweep. 1 bounce over the ropes. That was my game, I'm afraid. I could never go over extra cover. Great shot.
Same result, 4-2 in the 8, 72 for 2.
एलाइड बैंक की बायोमेट्रिक एटीएम सर्विसेज ने तो सब आसान कर दिया है। अब करें कार्ड एक्टिवेट किसी भी वक्त और दीगर सर्विसेज बगैर कार्ड के।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें, अब मैच देखते हैं।
जैज़ कैश ऐप से करें सब कुछ अपने मोबाइल फोन से फौरन किसी भी नंबर पे जैज़ कैश ऐप डाउनलोड करें। पैसा नहीं, जैज़ कैश।
पेश है ऑल पर्स फुल क्रीम मिल्क पाउडर, अब 25 रुपए के साशे में।
Smeared down the ground for 1.
Yeah, to go back to that, is it a 200 wicket? UHD just spoke about watching the guys when they warmed up. Doesn't look like it was carrying as much through to in the practice session, the warm-up session. So maybe it's a little bit lower. Yeah, another reverse sweep. You know the batsman is struggling when he has to pull that out the closet.
Come on, come on. Oh, nailed it. The idea was good though, the pace that he tried to hit it at. Not trying to hit it too hard all the way towards the boundary, but just to see if he could stop the ball on that 30-yard circle and they could scamper for 2. Didn't work this time.
The only issue here, it's a little bit smaller in the pocket, so not a massive boundary, not far for the fielder to come off to reach that 30-yard circle.
Great shot. That is a great shot. Shot of the evening so far.
He certainly showed that he's got the touch when he just pops it over, cut extra cover for 4. But here it's full, length is wrong. It's in his arm, clears the front leg. And he knows he can give it a real wallop straight back down the ground. No fielder's going to stop that.
38 of 22 deliveries. He's in the mood, David Malan. Plenty of points to prove. Lovely striker of the ball. Yeah, good cricket. There's that rotation of the strike. Yeah, we're talking about that, the 200 mark, and many would look at the serve and say, yes, maybe that is the case. The captains did, but the average score here in all day-night matches is only 152. It's a tight walk to the crease at number 4. Colin Ingram is only going to be walking in at number 5. Look how late he's hitting the ball. Just happy to walk in and rotate the strike up front, recognising that Malan is the man that can strike it, and he's striking it well.
Very well, boy.
Again, keep the strike. That ends the 9th. 83 for 2.
My ABL Business Internet Banking के साथ फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन की एक्सेस, एम्प्लॉयज की सैलरी ट्रांसफर, बल्क पेमेंट, ट्रेड फाइनेंस जब चाहें कर सकते हैं।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चले अब मैच देखते हैं।
जब बजट हो टाइट तो लगाओ ऑफर राइट। सिर्फ 99 रुपए में पूरा हफ्ता 4000 MB से मजे उड़ाओ। अभी स्टार 288 मिलाओ और मोर से ज्यादा डेटा चलाओ।
साथ ही पेप्सी कैच करोड़ से आपको मिलेगा 1 करोड़ रुपया जीतने का मौका। जिस भी कैच पकड़ा वो शामिल हो जाएगा पेप्सी कैच करोड़ की इस कैंपेन में। और 10 तक आपको दे रहा है 10 लाख रुपए जीतने का मौका सिंपली बाय कॉलिंग 10 तक स्टेप।
83 for 2. Current rate 184, so United are looking good. It's 2 early wickets, but this partnership is built well. It's 46 of 32. Spoke a little bit about Talat trying to get off strike, Joe. I mean, is that important for a batter when he walks in, is recognising when someone else is playing well?
Yeah, especially in the power play. If you've got a player who is striking it, you don't feel like you put yourself under pressure. Give him the strike as much as possible.
Easily for 2.
Yeah, rather untidy on the field. And the fumble. Talat has been looking for the 2s all the time, running hard. So he just needed that, didn't need a second invitation. Okay, the sweep shot. Googly.
Well ball, Badi bhai.
Again, important as well for the captain to get the right man on the boundary, his fast men on the boundary, because the men in the 30-yard circle now are almost hugging it, so they're going to get a single there. That's out the ground. That is out the ground. Number 3 on the HBL Tournament 6 counter. There'll be a lot more that'll be added to that number.
I'll tell you what, it was a really well struck. Tyler Malone, he certainly showed intent right from the very start. Again, hasn't tried to overhit it, but he has collected this from outside off stump. Even though going to the leg side, good extension of the arms, kept his shape. And everybody sees that goes out the park. He can't believe it.
Change of angle around the wicket now.
Yes, and as to your point, good tab and run. Fielders are on the circle. I love Milan. Every time he's hit a 6, he's just taken the
time. No. And it's good work in the deep. Good work in the deep. 10 overs gone. A good start by United. 95 for 2.
My ABL डिजिटल बैंकिंग से बस फेस आईडी से लॉगिन किया, क्यूआर से पेमेंट, कभी भी कहीं भी सब आपके हाथ में।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलिए अब मैच देखते हैं।
तेजी वो जो ऊखला माने, दुनिया को बता दो।
हैप्पी सुबह और गर्ल्स की हैप्पी सुबह।
Yeah, well ball, yeah.
Now we've had the first 10. Almost going at 10s. In terms of the average here in the last 10 at this venue, tends to only be around 90. Just slows off a gear here. Got to make the most of that power play. Dalman's fatted this one. There's a half century to the pole. Hundreds up here. Jay Rhodes.
Superbly struck. And he's certainly walked out David Milan from the very start. He's hit the ball so cleanly, but not just clean hitting, smart hitting. So HBL Tournament 6s, he's got 3 of them.
South here tonight, and they've desperately needed this from Milan, have United. Controlled. It's been some really good aggression, but it has been controlled, Joe.
Yeah, it's interesting now. Nasir has picked up the speed of his bowling. Here's a slower ball. Took a bit of pace off. Good shot down the ground. Well fielded. But he's been bowling pretty quickly. David Milan, for somebody who's not renowned for being a big hitter or a blaster, that's a great strike rate.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, his third. PSL half century. Yeah, best of 60-0. Was back in Sharjah. And premeditated. Does squirt another single or take the strike back to Tullett. 1 to go here in the 11th, 9 off. Can Tullett take him downtown? Speed, yeah, you're right, Joe Rhodes, have increased immensely from Nasir. Malar. Thinking it 2, the call is 2 and it should be easy. And is. So the over goes for 11 and Islamabad are 106 for 2 now.
नया बी फ्रेंड सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी साधी खुशी का मजा।
The new Oppo Reno 2 quad camera. Zoom into imagination.
Partnership 68 from 43 between these two. Oh, has he taken it? He sure has. That's a stinger of note. Third one down there for United, and it's a cracker.
Change of body from the captain. Brings on the young pacer. So even though he's got pace, he's got gas. Gets ball in good area. Fourth stump line. Well taken a backward point. Shazad's got pretty safe hands at backward point. Talat done his job. No, he's gone for 19 of 22. Islamabad now 106 for 3.
नया बी फ्रेंड सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी साधी खुशी का मजा।
The new Oppo Reno 2 quad camera. Zoom into imagination.
Time for Ingram. More experience, more left-handedness, and a key moment in this match. Wonderful numbers these for the left-handed South African. And he's off the mark and up and running straight away. Take one to be happy.
Yeah, I think the ball hurried him there. He's just playing through that pull shot again. That's known, we know he does have pace. Talat was done by the pace, trying to get the square drive out. Not much of the foot movement. Shazad, backward point, taking another catch. Just getting that front foot out the way. But I think done by the pace, Danny. This young guy, he can certainly clock up a decent pace when he's letting it go.
Yeah, good hit of steam here from Mohammed Hasnain. Bowling from the city end. Coming round. Yeah, there's that little bit of skid through. It's a good heat, clocking in around 142 here. Watch this game exclusively live here in this part of the world. And for international viewers, you can cut loose on cricketgateway.com rather than the .pk. Hey, it's Thursday. Hustle. It's back to you, Colin Ingram.
He's played some great shots, David Multan, to get to his 50. He started off chipping the ball over covers before, and he took it through with some real power hitting, clearing the ropes on a couple of occasions. Superb stuff from Multan. Just what Islamabad United need from their man up front.
They're so good in that wide V downtown. Well bowled, angles, and Multan had to turn quickly. Will try to and get back. Almost undone. Just acknowledging that now. Saying, Colin, I'm not as quick as you, Chief. Just calm down.
Yeah, good to see young Hasnain, not just hustling, bowling quickly, and also working off his own bowling. You like to see that as a fielding coach. All 11 players, the bowler and the keeper. He's got to be working for you, because one run, Danny, makes a difference. Just a one.
Yeah, you just don't stop, do you, eh? Jay Rhodes. Oh, love a thick edge. Not if you're a bowler. And Ingram gets his first boundary fortuitously. Ends another over, it's 112 for 3.
लाइट बैंक का को बैज डेबिट कार्ड पाकिस्तान का पहला डेबिट कार्ड जो यूनियन पे और पेपाक दोनों की बैकिंग के साथ है। मुल्क में और मुल्क से बाहर भी सब जगह चलता है।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें अब मैच देखते हैं।
Zong 4G की सुपर वीकली मैक्स ऑफर लगाएं और 25 GB डेटा के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। Zong 4G।
Munro had a shocker, out for an absolute gold one. First ball of PSL 5. Is cutting once again. You look at Ronke, he is so capable of really cutting loose. He nipped in the bud. Good strike rate, got to 23 and disappeared. And then it's up to number 3 here, and he has responded as David Multan. 59 from 34, striking at 173, and he's lost his mate Tullett, but he's now got Ingram with him. Change of pace, so crucial. Coach Rhodes here tonight.
Yep, Ben cutting in his first bowled, and there's one over. Good, decent, long half volley in the slot with pace, and from first delivery, the majority of them have been now with pace off. He's a very experienced player. He's identified the fact that you take pace off here, a little bit more difficult to hit through the line.
And Shazad out there hustling. It's a bit of you, Joe. I can see you down here this season. A few shapes, back in red.
Well, that's me telling the guys, just one run. Save me one, somewhere.
Yeah, Cutting is just looking around the field, wants to change things up. No, he doesn't. And Ingram's now ready. Now, projected scores in terms of going at this rate, they get to 180, but that's simply not good enough.
It's average. We know it's an average score here at Karachi.
195 going at 11s. Possible, should Multan kick on. He's got to 60. Can he really make it count? This is Ingram with another top edge. See you later, Colin. Time for a shower. An early one for you. 4th one down there.
Yeah, Colin Ingram, that's a third top of that scalp of his, Danny, and he has a lot of experience, and that's it, taking pace off, asking Colin Ingram, do all the work, son.
Those grey hairs.
No.
Well, he's done the trick again. There he is. Salt and pepper cutting. Oh, he loves it. High five, celebration. Danger man out of here.
पूरी की फौरन से पहले पहुंच जाती है, इसीलिए मैं घर पैसे सिर्फ एलाइड एक्सप्रेस सर्विस से भेजता हूं और एलाइड एक्सप्रेस +1 टर्म डिपॉजिट से बेहतरीन मुनाफा भी।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें, अब मैच देखते हैं।
किधर? जैज वीकली मेगा प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और फ्री जैज टीवी पर लाइव क्रिकेट के मजे उड़ाओ।
दुनिया को बता दो।
25 GB डेटा के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। Zong4j।
Coming in more of Milan. Just damn it down. So we've had a wicket, 4 runs of the 13, 116 for 4.
नया बी फ्री सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा।
The new Oppo Reno 2 quad camera. Zoom into imagination.
Only one.
So we decided to go with a bit more pace off the ball, and it's Fawad Ahmed back into proceedings here from the Milan. He's got his top score now. He goes past that 60. He got a couple of seasons ago.
ये मिड विकेट रख ले।
He was playing for Peshawar versus the same opposition to get that 60. Here he is against the Gladiators again, but he's wearing a different uniform. Enjoying himself nonetheless. What's your mate Colin doing? Joe?
He's mistimed that pull again, Danny. Should have put it away early on, after the first two that he mishit.
You Saffers. Rightio, Asif Ali. He's out in the centre. That's his first little moment to the runs. Yeah, good work in the deep. Saves a couple. Big Ben.
Big Ben in the thick of things. Doing his big. Back deep in his crease. Good wrist work. Ben cutting, laying it on the line for his side. Now was the guys to save one. He's doubled it, Danny. He's saved two.
And he owes you. Half the over gone. And the calls of easy. Just take it easy, gents. Nothing outrageous, and worst thing you can do is those overthrows. 120 is ticked over here. Watch ball-by-ball action on cricketchef.com. Another great platform to get amongst while you're sipping on your hot cuppa.
Only one.
The protection's doing its job. It's been a good over. Only 5 from. Can he finish it off here forward?
Important too, you got to keep in T20 cricket, back up to one good over. Ben Cutting's last one. You got to bring them together, not just one in isolation. You've got to string a few good overs together.
No!
Well bowled. Very good over. You take that. 6 from 6, and United after 14 are 1.
एलाइड बैंक की बायोमेट्रिक एटीएम सर्विसेज ने तो सब आसान कर दिया है। अब करें कार्ड एक्टिवेट किसी भी वक्त और दीगर सर्विसेज बगैर कार्ड के।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चले अब मैच देखते हैं।
जैज़ कैश करें सब कुछ अपने मोबाइल फोन से फौरन किसी भी नंबर पे जैज़ कैश ऐप डाउनलोड करें। पैसा नहीं, जैज़ कैश।
पेश है ऑल पर्स फुल क्रीम मिल्क पाउडर अब 25 रुपए के साशे में।
My ABL बिजनेस इंटरनेट बैंकिंग के साथ फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन की एक्सेस, एम्प्लॉयज की सैलरी ट्रांसफर, बल्क पेमेंट, ट्रेड फाइनेंस जब चाहें कर सकते हैं।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चले अब मैच देखते हैं।
जब बजट हो टाइट तो लगाओ ऑफर राइट। सिर्फ 99 रुपए में पूरा हफ्ता 4000 MB से मजे उड़ाओ। अभी स्टार 2 कैश मिलाओ और मोर से ज्यादा डेटा चलाओ।
नया बी फ्री सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा।
The new Alfa Renault 2 quad camera. Zoom into imagination.
लाइट बैंक का को बैज डेबिट कार्ड पाकिस्तान का पहला डेबिट कार्ड जो यूनियन पे और पेपाक दोनों की बैकिंग के साथ है। मुल्क में और मुल्क से बाहर भी सब जगह चलता है।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें अब मैच देखते हैं।
Zong 4G की सुपर वीकली मैक्स ऑफर लगाएं और 25 GB डेटा के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। Zong 4G।
माय ABL डिजिटल बैंकिंग से बस फेस आईडी से लॉगिन किया, QR से पेमेंट, कभी भी कहीं भी सब आपके हाथ में।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलिए अब मैच देखते हैं।
तेजी वो जो ऊखला माने, दुनिया को बता दो।
हैप्पी सुबह ऑफर्स की हैप्पी सुबह।
नया बी फ्री सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा।
The new Alfa Renault 2 quad camera. Zoom into imagination.
मोर से ज्यादा ऑप्शंस कौन नहीं चाहता, इसीलिए सिर्फ 50 रुपए के लोड से पूरा महीना मोर से ज्यादा फेसबुक और व्हाट्सएप के मजे उड़ाओ। तो अभी स्टार 911 हैश मिलाओ।
Scene on Hoops and Crunch ka maza, available in 6 exciting flavors.
Things. 6 overs to go here. Run rate's fractionally under 9s. More cutting. And he's bang on the button there. After the timeout, of course, Joe Rhodes, and you'll know with your coaching days that I hear are going to resume very shortly. Timeouts, wickets tend to fall post a timeout in T20.
They do on many an occasion, especially when players are on a roll themselves. You've seen here what Ben Cutting has done, taking pace off. He learned from the first delivery that he bowled and raced to the boundary. He's taken all the pace off. And also, very clever across the left-handers.
Well, there again, changes the pace. We mentioned it, Johnson. So vital in T20 and even more so on a surface like this tonight.
Yeah, and you can watch ball-by-ball action on cricketgif.com. All that rubbish that we're talking about is right there, Danny Morrison. But you're correct, Ben Cutting, he's taking pace off the entire time.
It's just the extra coaching manual, you see. Different platform to hear your dulcet tones and all those words of wisdom and the coaching analysis. Jonathan Rhodes. Thinking of two and should get it. Yeah, the miss hit allows the brace.
Yeah, Asif Ali's been really watchful, running hard. trying to get the strike back to Multan when he can, but he's a powerful striker of the ball, compact batsman. You'd want to get deep into the 16th or 17th over, then let loose.
Yeah, time for Asif. A bit more. Multan is still striking at 164, but he's at the non-strikers end. We'll take one and be happy on this occasion. It allows Multan the strike back with a couple to go inside the 15th. That HBL buggy. I reckon that's a bit of you, Joe Rhodes, whipping around Karachi down the waterfront.
I certainly am ready for that, Danny Morrison. Did manage to get in on motorbikes last year, so golf cart, yeah, maybe this time around.
Very naughty, weren't you, on two wheels? Carving up the seaside in style. 2019. Cutting. He hasn't been carved. He's got another one. BC. He's got rid of Multan. Just what Quetta needed and wanted. Fifth one down now.
Yeah, really important wicket. It was a time of the innings when Islamabad felt they had to kick it on. Just heard the sound of the bat. It was not clean at all. The lead for Ben cutting. David Multan did a great job for his side. 64 and 40. Islamabad now won 27 for 5.
पूरी की पूरी रकम फौरन से पहले पहुंच जाती है, इसीलिए मैं घर पैसे सिर्फ एलाइड एक्सप्रेस सर्विस से भेजता हूं और एलाइड एक्सप्रेस +1 टर्म डिपॉजिट से बेहतरीन मुनाफा भी।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें अब मैच देखते हैं।
किधर? जैज वीकली मेगा प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और फ्री जैज टीवी पर लाइव क्रिकेट के मजे उड़ाओ।
दुनिया को बता दो।
25 GB डेटा के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। Zong4j।
Skipper's out in the middle. And a bit of whipping stuff here from Asif Ali to keep the strike. We've had 15 overs and Islamabad United are 128 for 5.
Islamabad United, 128 runs for the loss of 5 wickets.
लाइट बैंक का को बैज डेबिट कार्ड पाकिस्तान का पहला डेबिट कार्ड जो यूनियन पे और पेपाक दोनों की बैकिंग के साथ है। मुल्क में और मुल्क से बाहर भी सब जगह चलता है।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलें अब मैच देखते हैं।
Zong4j की सुपर वीकली मैक्स ऑफर लगाएं और 25 GB डेटा के साथ YouTube पे अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेट सीजन की लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग एंजॉय करें। Zong4j।
$128 for 5. Big wicket of Multan in the previous over, and you almost feel that this dismissal, Uruj, has left United in a precarious position.
Yeah, absolutely. Just when they were about to take off, they've had a bit of a stop and start sort of an innings, and every time someone's just gotten in, has almost lost their wicket at the wrong time.
Oh!
Nicely played, that's fine. They'll get 2. Roy, the fielder, again in the deep.
Well, they've got some rebuilding here to do, but almost have to continue as well. So if they have to get a decent total in, because Quetta, as we all know, have got a powerhouse right at the top.
It'll just be 1. Yeah, the average amount of runs scored here in the last 5 overs is 49. And 49 would get them around about that 180 mark. Again, we say that the captains at the toss spoke about 200. Just not quite sure this service has played the way they thought it would play. brilliantly placed. 4.
Excellent shot there by Asif Ali. It's close to the fielder, but strengthened the outfield really nicely. And that's exactly what we need right now. You spoke about the 200. Something like this, probably get them there.
And again, another one. Big over here for United.
Absolutely brilliant back-to-back boundaries here by Asif Ali, and Fawad really not creating an impact here. Another wrong one. He's picked it up very nicely, Asif.
Single to finish the 16th. A very good over for United. 141 for 5.
नया बी फ्रीन सुपर क्लासिक चॉकलेट, सीधी सादी खुशी का मजा।
The new Alfa Renault 2 quad camera. Zoom into imagination.
.41 for 5. Just 4 overs remaining for this United innings. Chance in the deep. Out. Another one. Big over the previous one, so just when they need to strike, the Gladiators strike again.
Islamabad has lost yet another wicket. Instead picking up 2 in his innings, and well short, it was there to be put away. It was spliced up on the bat, straight down the hands of the fielder. Asif goes for 19 of the 13 as Islamabad 141 for 6.
My ABL डिजिटल बैंकिंग से बस फेस आईडी से लॉगिन किया, क्यूआर से पेमेंट, कभी भी कहीं भी सब आपके हाथ में।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चलिए अब मैच देखते हैं।
तेजी वो जो ऊखला दुनिया को बता दो।
हैप्पी सुबह ऑल गर्ल्स की हैप्पी सुबह।
कराची
Beautifully bowled at the back end, looking for Yorkers and variation of pace. Here's the wicket, another big one late on in the innings.
Yeah, tried to get a hold of it and got held out in the outfield there. Easy catch for the new Quetta lad there. Hasnain bowling some really good lines. Only 19, and he's quick.
Consistently over the 140 mark, Hasnain. Again, that's rushed him. Short and fast.
And that's something Islamabad slightly struggle with. They don't have the most solid of the later middle order batters to finish off the innings. Ooh, Shadab does not look happy about whatever happened just there.
Fahim Ashraf, the new man. It's bearing in mind that this United middle and late order has never really been tested. They've got such a strong top order, but over the last couple of years, that top order has fired. We think of Luke Ronchi.
going to pick up a single there. And absolutely correct, HD. It's never really been tested, and they don't really seem to have the firepower in the end there. And we have the Dustlak dancers here on screen, giving us some very special dance moves. Enjoying the crowd has been electric. As Dustlak dancers there do a really good job with some dance moves.
Great shot, brilliantly fielded. That saved a certain boundary. He's been useful in the field. That's out. Surely, direct hit.
Well, we know the direct hits are always tricky. HD's call this is out, but well, doesn't look like it. But a missed field always ends up a little bit difficult in trying to sneak the second one in.
Safe easily. It was just a wonderful bit of fielding, more so from Ben Cutting. That ball was racing away for four. He dived away to his right. He's been brilliant in the field as the fast bowler. And it was Jason Roy who came in from long off. That'll be a wide. Roy coming in, from long on, sort of backing up his fielder. And they have been impressive in the field of the Gladiators. They've held their catches. They've prevented plenty of twos. There's often been balls that have been hit into the outfield. There's been some scampering between the wickets, but the Gladiators have been on the money in the field tonight. They're up for it.
Yeah, they look like they're in a very good place here. Hasnain's got a pretty decent 17th over here with 1 to go. It'll just be 2. Over, a good over in the context of where the game is.
My ABL Business Internet Banking के साथ फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन की एक्सेस, एम्प्लॉयज की सैलरी ट्रांसफर, बल्क पेमेंट, ट्रेड फाइनेंस जब चाहें कर सकते हैं।
एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
चले अब मैच देखते हैं।
जब बजट हो टाइट तो लगाओ ऑफर राइट। सिर्फ 99 रुपए में पूरा हफ्ता 4000 MB से मजे उड़ाओ। अभी *288# मिलाओ और मोर से ज्यादा डेटा चलाओ।
It's the young and the old that have done the job. Hasnain going at just over 6s and Cutting at just over 5s. They've been really impressive. Hasnain with his pace and Cutting with his variations. Here he is again, the experienced man. It's his final over.
Right away onto the line again, but they will pick up a couple here. That's really good running between the wickets. Cutting's bowling some really good lines. He does continue taking the pace off as Islamabad bring up the 150 with just under 3 overs to go.
Four men in the 30-yard circle, all hugging that line now. Brilliant. How inventive and smart is that?
Oh, excellent shot there by Fahim. It's exactly what Islamabad need right now. Just using the pace of the ball and placing it ever so nicely onto the fence.
So composed. Just to wait and recognise that the men at third man and backward point are up in the circle, and I'll just lob it over the two of you. Now he's under pressure, Ben Cutting, because that's another boundary. Fortuitous, but another boundary.
Well, but he's actually placed it quite very nicely. He's intended to play it there. Far away from the field. Back-to-back boundaries here from Fahim. Well, looks like Cutting is in for some runs in his last over here.
10 off the over, halfway through it.